always kind of had that heart to want to reach out with the Union Gospel Mission. But when you're working full time and raising a family, there's that's your first devotion. So this was God's timing, and I said, "Here I am, Jesus, use me." And it's like, Jesus said, I've come to serve, not to be served. And so it was just very fun to be at the reception area and get to know the women and the children involved and the staff. I guess I like to meet and greet people, make them feel comfortable, make that contact, know that they're loved. And even when you're talking on the phone, it's like, my goodness, you can feel their pain. You can dry their tears through your smile or your voice. And that's real.
I was staying at a UGM crisis shelter. Basically, I was there to start life over. I was tired of, living the life of addiction. Not only drug addiction, but relationship addiction. And so I checked in at the crisis shelter, and I heard over the loudspeaker, orientation at Anna Ogden. And I asked the director over there, I'm like, what is Anna Ogden? And she told me, she's like, you should just sign up. I come in for the interview, and again, I felt the sense of peace, like I belonged here. And 2 weeks after that, I was here.
Well, it was like the second year kind of when I came, and then I went to a mentorship program and a training, kind of collaborated with some other mentors. And I thought, well, I've got the time and the heart. I can try that. And just kind of really prayed and waited for the right person to come into that.
So that one day when I was eating lunch with one of the teachers, Mike Doggett, and she comes walking in, and him and I were talking about mentors. He's like, do you have one yet? And I'm like, no, not yet. I'm still looking, but I have somebody who keeps coming to mind. And he's like, who's that? And I was like, well, I was sitting at a table, and she comes in standing next to the sink, and I point to her, and I'm like, well, the Lord keeps telling me, Tina. You couldn't have matched me with anybody better, because we're two peas in a pod. She loves everybody. I don't mind sharing her, with people. She just loves everybody, and she's always cheerful, and her unconditional love towards people is amazing. And I think that's what drew me to her.
They suggest an hour a week, but it's just being friends, being a friend, a companion, to encourage one another, to inspire some accountability. And we're ourselves, we talk a lot about what happens in life now, in the past, and in the future, and we know that we're going to be by each other's side going through life together. And there's a lot of pain in life sometimes too, but yet we're there to help hold each other up. And again, I get as much as inspired from Amanda as hopefully she gets from me.
We like going out to coffee and talk. We like to have fun. She comes to see me almost weekly at work, and just chit chat and say hi, and we do laugh a lot together.
Fun is very important around here, and as you can tell, I'm kind of a fun-filled person. And laughter is a therapy, and I've learned these last couple of years, we all need laughter.
Probably, our relationships are probably going to stay the same, just because I move on. I'll probably even get to spend even more time with her. Which is great, because I need those positive people in my life.
I'm very proud. She gives me a lot of hope because she's so determined. She's worked so hard, And from the past pains in life, it's a challenge to overcome that, and only through Christ can we do that. So I'm so proud of her. Just giving your heart and your friendship. I guess the biggest part of anything, and that's what Phil says, is like that relationship, that personal relationship of somebody you can be real with and that you can care about. I think God gives us different gifts of friendliness or genuine joy to help reach others' hearts. And if I can do that in a small way, that's what I'm here.